Give your clients control of the GUI. This article demonstrates how users can alter their GUI at runtime. Delphi developer February 1999 Copyright Pinnacle Publishing Incorporated. All rights reserved. Give your clients control of the GUI. Steve Zimmelman. How many times have you delivered what you thought was a completed application, only to hear your client say, "Gee, this is nice, but I'd really like the name on the left, and the status field should be red, not black, and wouldn't it be nice if all your users had to do was right-click the mouse over the control, and up comes a pop-up menu allowing them to change the control's attributes? Or if they press Ctrl-ArrowKey or Shift-ArrowKey to change the position or size of the control. Giving users control of the GUI is a two-step process. First, you have to create controls with properties users can change at runtime, and then you must have a way to save and restore the changes. Usually, the control that gets the most use is the DBEdit. So this example will focus on creating a DBEdit that uses a customized pop-up menu that's activated on the right click of the mouse. The menu will allow the user to change color, font, tab order, and text case. Additionally, the key combination of Ctrl-Arrow and Shift-Arrow will change the position and size of the control, respectively. Before I begin, I want to introduce you to a new text case property, proper case. Most proper case conversions usually capitalize only the first letter, then any letter that follows a space. But this leaves a host of names and abbreviated titles looking a bit awkward, like McDonald, O'Hara, MD, and so forth. So in my attempt to create a better mousetrap, I included a proper case conversion that has the intelligence to handle these special names. I placed the functions used for the proper case conversion in a unit called strfunc.pop and then included the unit strfunc in the uses statement of the component. Creating the changeable DBEdit, the first thing I did was create a new component using DBEdit as the parent class. I called the new class DBEdit because the name of the company I work for is Psi, and it was a simple way to distinguish the component. Next, I created a new char case type that includes proper case. It will be used to override the DBEdit's tchar case. I also changed the char case property to a new type, tpsi case. In addition to overriding the char case property, I introduced two new properties, Allow User Change and Pop-up Change Menu. The property AllowUserChange is a simple Boolean switch that engages or disengages the user's ability to change any of the component's properties at runtime, and Pop-up Change Menu is a pointer to the pop-up menu that's in effect when AllowUserChange is set to true. A bulk of the components changing is actually done by the pop-up change menu, but I'll discuss that a little later. Listing 1 presents the PSI DBEdit unit. Listing 1. The PSI DBEdit unit. Unit PSI DBEdit interface uses Windows, SYS-utils, classes, controls, forms, dialogues, dbctrls, menus, db, strfunc, type tpsi-charcase equals, AC normal, AC uppercase, AC lowercase, AC propercase, TPSI DBEdit equals class, TDBEdit, private F charcase, TPSI charcase, fishanging, Boolean, F AllowUserChange, Boolean, F start move, Boolean, F top, integer, F left, integer, F change menu, T pop-up menu, F pop-up save, T pop-up menu, procedure set AllowUserChange, value Boolean, procedure. Set change menu, value T pop-up menu, procedure set pop-up menu, procedure set charcase, value TPSI charcase, procedure set text case, const b check state Boolean, protected public procedure loaded, override, procedure change, override, procedure key down, var key, word, shift, T shift state, override, procedure mouse down, button, T mouse button, shift, T shift state, X, Y, integer, override, procedure mouse move, shift, T shift state, X, Y, integer, override, procedure. Mouse up, button, T mouse button, shift, T shift state, X, Y, integer, override, published property AllowUserChange, Boolean read F AllowUserChange write set AllowUserChange, property charcase, TPSI charcase read F charcase write set charcase, property pop-up change menu, T pop-up menu read F change menu write set change menu, and I wanted the component to have two states, a default state, which would behave like its ancestor, and a design state, which would allow the user to change its properties at runtime. The Boolean property AllowUserChange distinguishes these two states. When AllowUserChange is true, the component's pop-up menu is changed to point to the value stored in the pop-up change menu property. If it's false, then the pop-up menu property reverts to its previous design time assignment. It also allows the component to be moved or resized. I thought it would be nice for the user to be able to see a difference between the two states, so I changed the cursor to CR handpoint -21 in the setAllowUserChange method. The pop-up menu assignment is changed via the setPopupMenu method when the AllowUserChange property is changed. In order to swap the pop-up menu pointers, the default pop-up menu is stored in fPopupSave in the loaded method. See listing 2. Then the setPopupMenu method is called to ensure that the proper pop-up menu is assigned based on the value of AllowUserChange. Listing 2. The loaded method. Procedure TPSI DBEdit.loaded. Begin try if CS designing in component state, then exit, // capture pop-up menu assignment fPopupSave equals pop-up menu, set pop-up menu, finally inherited loaded, and, with the advent of the new text case proper case and the new type TPSI char case, I had to completely override and re-implement all of the other standard text case conversions in the change method of the component. See listing 3. Listing 3. The change method. Procedure TPSI DBEdit.change, var ICell start, integer, begin try if, CS designing in component state, or fishanging then exit, // capture cursor position ICell start equals cell start, set text case, false, // restore cursor position cell start equals ICell start, finally inherited, and, the actual changing of the text was a little tricky. If you change the text programmatically when the object has focus, and the dataset isn't in edit or insert mode, then the exception dataset not in edit or insert mode is generated. So before changing the text, the component's dataset.state must be interrogated and changed if necessary. We must also handle any potential multi-user conflicts that might occur. The parameter bCheckState is used to determine whether the dataset.state needs to be placed in edit or insert mode before changing the text. If it does, then the method must also post the changes. The post method is called only if the memory variable bPost is set to true. Listing 4 shows where all this happens in the setTextCase method. Listing 4. The setTextCase method. Procedure TPSI DBEdit.setTextCase, const b check state, boolean, var b post, boolean, function canc hang, boolean, begin try if not b check state then begin result equals true, exit, and, if, data source nil, then begin if not, data source dot dataset dot state in DSEdit, DS insert, then begin if data source dot dataset dot active then begin data source dot dataset dot edit, b post equals true, and result equals true, except result equals false, and begin // if the text changes and the dataset // is not in edit state, then an exception // is generated. Make sure dataset is // in edit state before changing text. Fishanging equals true, try b post equals false, if canc hang then begin case char case of ec normal, do nothing, ec uppercase, text equals uppercase, text, ec lowercase, text equals lowercase, text, ec proper case, text equals to proper, text, and, if b post then data source dot dataset dot post, and else message dlg. Another user may be using this plus record plus #13 plus #13 plus text case changes may not be plus visible for this record, mt warning mbok 0, finally fishanging equals false, and changing the char case property executes the set char case method, see listing 5, which, in turn, executes the set text case method. Listing 5. The set char case method. Procedure tpsi DBEdit.setCharCase. Value tpsi char case. Begin if f char case value then begin f char case equals value, set text case, true, and, in order for the control to have movement capabilities, I overrode the key down method, see listing 6. Borrowing the Delphi IDE keystrokes for component moving and sizing, I used the Ctrl-Arrow keys for movement and the Shift-Arrow keys for sizing. Pressing these keys causes the control to change its size or position by 1 pixel. Listing 6. The key down method. Procedure tpsi DBEdit.keydown, var key, word, shift, t shift state, begin if, key in vk underscore up vk underscore down vk underscore left vk underscore right, and allow user change then begin if, shift equals ss control, then begin / change position case key of vk underscore up, top equals top, 1, vk underscore down, top equals top plus 1, vk underscore left, left equals left, 1, vk underscore right, left equals left plus 1, and else if shift equals ss shift, then begin / change size case key of vk underscore up, height equals height, 1, vk underscore down, height equals height plus 1, vk underscore left, width equals width, 1, vk underscore right, width equals width plus 1, and key equals 0, and else begin inherited key down, key shift, and I also wanted the user to be able to move the component with the mouse, so I overrode the methods mouse down, mouse up, and mouse move. So far, what you have is a DBEdit that allows a user to change its position and size, but little else. The font, color, tab order, 3D effect, and border will be done with the addition of the component change menu. The basis for this component is found in the unit tipinfo.pa, which allows you to have access to an object's RTTI, runtime type information. Tipinfo.pa contains functions and procedures that can get or set an object's property values during the execution of the application. Some simple methods of setting or getting an object's property value at runtime can look something like listing 7. Listing 7. Getting and setting an object's property at runtime. Function getProperty, sender tComponent, sPropName string variant var propinfo, ppropinfo, begin / from the class information, get the property propinfo equals getPropinfo, sender.classInfo, sPropName, / does the property exist? If propinfo nil, then begin case propinfo .prop type .kind of tk enumeration tk integer, begin result equals get ord prop, sender propinfo, and tk string tkl string tkw string, begin result equals get str prop, sender propinfo, and else result equals null, and procedure set property, sender tComponent, sPropName string, vValue variant, var propinfo, ppropinfo, begin / from the class information, get the property propinfo equals getPropinfo, sender.classInfo, sPropName, / does the property exist? If propinfo nil, then begin case propinfo .prop type .kind of tk enumeration tk integer, begin set ord prop, sender propinfo vValue, and tk string tkl string tkw string, begin set str prop, sender prop info v value, and, usage of these two methods could look like this: set property, DBEdit 1, ctl3d false, DBEdit 2. Ctrl-3d equals get property, DBEdit 1 ctl3d, granted. This example is probably oversimplified, but procedures like these can be quite handy if you don't know the component's name, or even its class. The three main methods used in Change menu: get property, set property, and is property, are found in the unit prop-func.pa that's part of this library. Is property is a Boolean function that checks for the existence of a specified property in an object and returns a value of true if the property exists. It can be used something like this: if is property, form1.components I, ctl3d, then components I.ctl3d equals false. Change menu is a subclass of PopupMenu with two additional properties: font dialog and color dialog, which are used to change the component's font and color and can point to any matching class types that are in the scope of the component. The methods menu click and on menu popup do the bulk of the work and are assigned to the on click and on popup events of the menu items when the component is created. All this happens, of course, in the Change menu unit. See Listing 8. Listing 8. The Change menu unit. Unit Change menu interface uses Windows, Messages, sysutils, Classes, Graphics, Controls, Forms, Dialogues, Menus, comctrls, stdctrls, dbctrls, dbextrls. Type Change menu equals class, PopupMenu, private declarations PM_font, menu item, PM_color, menu item, PM_taborder, menu item, PM_control3D, menu item, PM_border style, menu item, PM_columns, menu item, PM_caption, menu item, PM_divider1, menu item, PM_uppercase, menu item, PM_lowercase, menu item, PM_mixed case, menu item, PM_proper case, menu item, PM_height, menu item, PM_width, menu item, PM_style, menu item, F font dialog T font dialog, F color dialog T color dialog, procedure set color dialog, value T color dialog, procedure set font dialog, value T font dialog, procedure menu click, sender T object, procedure on menu pop-up, sender T object, protected declarations public declarations procedure loaded, override, destructor destroy, override, constructor create, A owner, T component, override, published declarations property font dialog T font dialog read F font dialog write set font dialog, property color dialog T color dialog read F color dialog write set color dialog, and procedure register. Implementation uses prop func col_edit. Because of the specialized use of this menu, the menu items are created only at runtime, not at design time in the IDE. After the menu items are created, the method menu click is assigned to the onClick event of each menu item. The menu will look like Figure 1. The loaded method, see Listing 9, captures the pointer to the components on popup method, then assigns the onPopup event to the method onMenuPop. This is done so the developer's onPopup method will execute after the onMenuPopup method has finished processing its own menu items. Listing 9. The loaded method. Procedure T change menu.loaded. Begin try//save pointer to components on popup method F other on popup equals on popup / assign on popup method on popup equals on menu popup, finally inherited, and when the user right-clicks the mouse over the component, the onMenuPopup method is executed, see Listing 10, and initializes the menu items based on the menu's popup component property. Popup component is a pointer to the object that was responsible for activating the menu and is type T component. Notice the use of the method isProperty to set the visible property of the menu items. Listing 10. The onMenuPopup method. Procedure T change menu.onMenuPopup, sender T object, / initialize menu items based on the / focused components type and properties. var b set, boolean, begin / don't show font item if the font / dialog property is nil or the font / property doesn't exist in the focused / component. PM_font.visible equals not font dialog equals nil, and is property popup component font / don't show color item if the color dialog end.